Hi, this is ELAKA here for the Global Zambian magazine, and I have here two wonderful people. We've got Ebitola, an author, and her publicist. How are you doing today?
I'm fine, thank you.
I'm all right, thanks.
Okay, so you're an author.
Yes.
And tell us about what type of publications that you have published.
Currently I've got two books out at the moment. It's a series. It's a three-part book, but part 1 and 2 is out at the moment. It's called the Acceptance series. So part 1 is Acceptance, and part 2 is Acceptance into the Darkness. I'm a writer of contemporary romance with a twist. So in my books, you see a theme of love stories, but there's always this twist at the end. And yeah.
So how did you find yourself at the Screen Nation Awards tonight?
Oh, I was actually supposed to present my books today, but unfortunately they didn't arrive on time. So that's why we're here.
That's brilliant.
To kind of network with actors and actresses, because there's a potential movie coming out for Acceptance Part 1. So there's also an opportunity to network with potential actors and investors and sponsors for the movie.
Brilliant. So we've got you, if you can introduce yourself.
My name is Oluseyi Ogunlana. I'm the publicist to Ebitola.
Okay, how did you find yourself being her publicist?
Well, as a matter of fact, we met at an award ceremony where she presented her books, and I think I was thrilled by what I saw. And then from there on, we started working together. Yeah.
Brilliant. How long have you been working together now?
Since, November last year, is it?
And how has the journey been?
Oh, God.
Well, she can tell the story, basically.
It's been a blessing, actually. It's been a blessing. Since I came across Fiesta and he came on board as my agent, it's been flying. It's been smooth sailing from then on, yeah.
So where is it available? Is it on Amazon? Is it in local bookstores? Where can we find the book?
It's available on Amazon. It's available as paperback as well as the Kindle version, e-version Kindle. And you can get it on Amazon. And Completely Novel, Barnes & Nobles, completelynovel.com, and as well as Waterstones.
Oh, brilliant. That's really good. That's such an compliment to be in Waterstones. That is a big deal. That is an absolute big deal. Well, I hope you enjoyed the rest of the night. It was such a pleasure meeting you and speaking with you. And everyone, please make sure that you look for Ebitola's books. Is it Ebitola? Yes.
Ebitola Ojoye Adebayo.
Yes. Thank you very much. Have a good evening.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Hi, this is ELAKA here for the Global Zambian magazine. We're still here at the Screen Nation Awards, and I've got with me here the wonderful saxman Justin. As you can see, he's holding an amazing looking saxophone here. You just played a few moments ago, right?
Yeah.
How did that go?
Well, it went really well. The crowd was very receptive, and for this kind of music, it goes down really well with ballroom events, and it's live entertainment. However, it's not like a full band playing. I'm playing to background music, which works really well for these type of occasions. And sometimes there's different varieties of music. People want something a bit up-tempo. People want something cool. I'm more for the chill-out session of the event, where the event starts, a warm it up. When people are having dinner is served. I take off, and I just create a nice atmosphere, serenade the people, and most of the time is well received.
Brilliant. So how long have you been playing the saxophone?
For about 15 years now I've been playing sax.
Yeah. Whereabouts? Have you done mostly in the UK, or have you gone around the world?
I'm based here in the UK. I travel outside the UK every now and then. Last year I was in Rwanda for an African leadership conference. And just a few weeks ago I was playing at a wedding in Dubai. So occasionally I get to play outside the country, but most of the time I do most events here in the UK.
That is brilliant.
Yeah, not just London, but all over the UK. So yeah.
So apart from playing at events and that sort of thing, have you released an album or released your own, music?
I did a gospel jazz album sometime in 2004. That was my first project. I'm currently going to be releasing a new gospel jazz album this year, which is already finished.
Oh, brilliant.
And actually, I'm going to be launching it in March, sometime end of March, beginning of April. So yeah, it's going to be out there on iTunes, and all the outlets that you can find that type of music.
That is absolutely brilliant, because I think the world sometimes forgets how important musicians are to music, because without musicians, even the music that normally does not rely on live instruments depend upon the original instruments to be played first in order for them to get their, their inspiration, right?
Exactly, I mean, and to add to that, the kind of events I do it's not restricted to one particular culture or a race of people. Because I play instrumental of any music that you can think of. I can take a Zambian track and play an instrumental version of it. I can take a Ghanaian track and play an instrumental version of it like I did tonight. I can take a Kenny G track. I can play a Luther Vandross track. I can play any tune that is popular. Most of the tunes I play is popular music.
Yes.
So when I'm playing along and people can identify and say, oh, I know that tune, and they begin to sing along, and sometimes I get backing singers from the crowd. just singing along. So I'm not restricted. So I have done events for English people, Asian people, African people, Caribbean people, and people from all over the world, because this music doesn't really, like I said, you're not restricted to any kind of, it's not like an R&B or, it's not just an R&B tune, or it's not like a soca tune, which Caribbean people alone like. It's not just a high life tune, which African people like. It cuts across. So I get pretty busy, and I get booked up for mostly weddings and these type of ballroom events,
No, that is brilliant.
Here tonight.
Right, so I'm looking at your saxophone right here, and I'm really tempted to ask if you'd please just play us, even if it's a couple of notes. Yes, please.
Something like I can't think of anything at the top of my head now.
Okay.
But I'm sure I can do you a tune.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay, so
this is Saxman Justin right here.
Right. So here we go.
Should I put that That was absolutely brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. Yes, that was amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
We look forward. Thank you so much, so much for having us here.
Nice meeting you.
Yes, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the evening.
Yeah, you too.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye now.
Thank you.